man, it's your boy Alix, Good Energy, man. I'm in the field. I'm out here. I just ran into this good brother, man. He's a driver. And y'all already know, man, it's a shortage of drivers in the industry. You know, that's probably one of the biggest challenges that fleet owners have as far as getting into this industry is finding a good driver, man. So I just been chopping it up with this good brother right here. First off, introduce yourself, man.
All right, sure. My name's Perry, from New Orleans, Louisiana.
New Orleans, man. How long you been driving, my boy?
Like 6 years.
6 years?
About six.
What made you get into trucking, though?
You know, to tell you the truth, I used to do bellman work, at the hotel.
Yeah.
You know, and my uncle also, he drives trucks, So he's like, man, just get into trucking, So I just got into trucking, and he told me the benefits. He's like, man, like, you ain't got to worry about nobody over your neck.
Yeah.
So none of that, And he's like, man, you can just drive and, at your own will. And I've been driving for like 6 years, man. You can travel, see everything.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So you could agree it's like a lifestyle almost, huh?
It is lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like the truck is your home. Like you can, wherever you are, you can stop, get you some souvenirs, go shop. It's like, it's lifestyle, man.
Yeah, it's like being on a permanent vacation.
Yeah.
So how long you stay on the road for?
Man, when I first started, maybe like 6 months straight, like the whole time. But the longer I stayed in it, the more I was like, man, I don't gotta stay out that long. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm out 2 weeks, max 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks?
Yep.
And you cool with that?
Yeah,
you know, so funny, I always tell my students, man, because I teach people how to be fleet owners and I teach them how to deal with the drivers because we realize how important y'all are.
Yes,
like, I could have 20 of these trucks, but if I ain't got you, it don't move. It don't mean nothing, right?
Can't make no money,
So let me ask you this, man. Being on the road for 2 to 3 weeks at a time, how does that affect you? Like, what's your family life like? You got a family at home?
Fortunately, I'm single. I have a son, but he's with his mom. But I'm fortunate, But if you have a family, like you don't got to be out there long. I know if I had a family, 2 weeks probably won't affect me, but like 6 months would.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can lose your whole family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just being out, But if you go 2, 3 weeks, man, 2 weeks ain't bad,
So let me ask you a question. How long you been with this company? We're not gonna say the company name.
Right, for like 2 years.
2 years?
Yep, about 2 years.
Now, I tell people all the time, if you got a driver for more than 6 months, you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Because the average lifespan with a driver with a company is like 6 months.
Yeah.
So you've been with them for 2 years, so obviously they doing something right. So what is it that keeps you with this company?
Man, to tell you the truth, man, like, good management, you know what I'm saying? Good management, like you with a company, and it's good managers, and they're keeping you out there. They're keeping you, as long as you show them you want to work, they'll throw you to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, loyalty, good, good management, man, and just doing your part, letting the company know that you part of the team. You know what I'm saying?
So you said that the management team at the company you work for, they make sure you straight. So what are some of the things that they do that make you like, you know what, I ain't got to go nowhere? Like, what's some of the things, like, what's some of the qualities that this company does for you that makes you want to stay? That's what I want to know.
Man, to be honest, though, what a lot of truck drivers have is getting home on time. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of companies, you put your home time in and you don't get home on time.
Yeah.
So I think
false promises. So they keep their word.
They keep their word, man. They keep their word, dog. Like, I don't have no problems. If I got to go home, I won't be home on that day, man. Like they're gonna set this shit up purposely to my land.
Oh, that's all good. It's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just stuff like that. You know, and constantly it's bad weather coming around. There, man. Like, be safe. Like if you don't think it's safe, pull over. You know what I'm saying? It's
okay, so they put safety over the money.
Yes, sir.
What do I tell y'all all the time? Safety over money. And y'all gotta realize these are human beings, man. So don't put nobody in a situation that you wouldn't want to be in yourself. You ain't gonna be wanting to drive on ice. So why you gonna send my man to drive on ice? Again, when you put the safety first, they recognize that and they respect that. And that's what makes them want to rock with y'all longer. I keep telling y'all this, man. So maybe y'all hearing it from the driver and make it make more sense, right?
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you this, my brother. What is an average week take home for you right now as far as money goes?
By me being at least on, now I'm taking like no less than 13.
No less than 1,300, right?
13, 15 or more. I can make more. I I can make more than that, you know, if I'm not bull crabbing around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I can make way more than that, you know, but no less than 13, man.
So 13, so a little bit under $6,000 a month, and that pretty much take care of your bills at the house, right?
Yes, it did, yup. Yes, it did, man, you know.
So let me ask you something. You just said something. You said lease to own. Like, tell them about that. Like, tell me about your situation. So you leasing this truck. It ain't your truck yet.
Right.
So you basically, they taking the payments out of your check, I'm assuming?
Yeah, every week.
Right? Yep. And then after a few years or so, you'll eventually own it, right?
Eventually own it, yeah.
Got it. So what does that do for you mentally, knowing that, look, I'm out here grinding, but I'm working towards this actually being mine? Does that give you like more motivation?
Man, it's serious motivation, dog. Like you know, it's like a goal, man. It's like you working towards something. Like no one gotta remind you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need an alarm clock to get you up to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's in you. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's motivation, man. Like it really does, man. And it gives you like drive. You know?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you know what they say, ain't nobody gonna go hard for your company like you.
Right, real
So
talk.
you feel like you got some equity, you got some ownership in this,
yes,
so
sir.
that gives you more motivation.
More motivation, dog. You know, it's like, you know, like I just hope they throw more work on me. You know what I'm saying? Like the more money I get, you know, the faster I pay this thing off, and reduplicate it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what year is this truck, bro?
2019.
2019, right? Yep. And I tell people all the time, my favorite truck, the truck that I tell people always to get, is a Freightliner Cascadia.
Yeah.
So what made you choose to get this truck versus all the other trucks? I just want to get your opinion.
Right. I see with the like with the Freightliner, if you break down, the parts are cheap, but you don't. It's like you go anywhere get a Freightliner part. You know what I'm saying?
The video, I just did a video and said that same thing.
What, man?
Did I not just say that same thing just now?
Man, that's facts, man. It don't matter where you go, man.
Exactly.
You can get a part from anywhere.
Yes.
And it keeps you moving. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got something, like if you got like a Peterbilt or whatever, you might gotta get that part shipped.
Yeah.
You know, so you sitting. You know what I'm saying? So Freightliner is the way to go, man.
And a lot of people, when they buying a truck, they just looking for the prettiest truck. They might, you know what I'm saying? And the Peterbilts, they nice on the inside. Yeah. They got the space, they high.
Right.
But they don't keep that in consideration, which you just said just now.
Right. Cause they just, like you said, just want to look pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. And it's coming from a driver.
Yeah, man. And you got to know these things, man. Like, especially if you, as a company driver, you might not take these things into consideration. But if you leasing, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you take those things in consideration. Because you are the sole responsible, you know, for this truck if you lease it to own. Right. So you think of those terms. You know what I'm saying? I
got a couple more questions. I'm gonna let you go because he gotta go pick up a load, y'all. So look, when this company, right? I want you to think back to when you was with your last company, and it was time for you to leave that last company. What was it about this company that made you say, "Look, I'm gonna go ahead and work with them"? What did they do? Whether it was the ad, the interview process, whatever they offered you, what made you say, "I'm gonna go ahead and work for this company"?
Look, to be honest with you, man, they give opportunity to lease. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a company driver. You know, I didn't know anything about leasing or whatever. And then, you know, I think I seen them on Facebook or Instagram or something, you know. Yeah. And it's caught my attention. They're like the lease to own. I ain't know nothing about leasing, no nothing, man. Right. You know, so I'm like, man, you know, this is opportunity, you know. So I just took it. So now I make more now than what I was making when I was a company driver. You know, so I was just appreciative, you know, for the opportunity.
The opportunity.
You know?
So I want y'all to take away this from what he just said just now. The company enticed him and allowed him to come on board, or they made him want to come on board because he seen opportunity for growth. Right? They wasn't just trying to keep him with a ceiling. Right. They say, look, you come rock with us. It's a possibility for you to own the truck one day. Right. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all, man. So let me ask you one more question. I'm gonna let you go, my brother. What advice would you give to the fleet owners that's watching this video right now? I got over 26,000 students all over the country. Wow. What advice would you tell them for the ones that are still looking for a driver right now, right? Or even the ones that have drivers? What advice would you tell them coming from a driver standpoint? Like, look, y'all need to do this more or do this less. What would you say?
So before it's like getting another driver or?
Yeah, like you as a driver, what advice would you give to a fleet owner to either get a driver or keep a driver?
Man, you know, if you're gonna make promises, you know what I'm saying, keep them. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you have a great management is key. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't got management down, it's gonna be hard. You might get a driver, but you ain't gonna keep them.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna keep no good ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the good drivers are hard to come by, man. You know, so it's all about management, man. Like you know what I'm saying? If you gonna get your management down pat, man, everything else is on the line because you're gonna keep a good driver.
Right.
You're gonna keep a good driver, you know what I'm saying? But management, man, you know, good leadership, you know what I'm saying? Understanding.
That's a big one.
You know what I'm saying?
Patience, right?
Patience,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? And you know, if you do those things, man, I'm telling you, good drivers gonna come.
Absolutely.
Good drivers gonna come because I know, man, you know, that's what I look for in a company. Great management.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So I can't be the only one out there that's like me. So it's a lot of good drivers out there that's looking for good company, good management. Good management, you can keep a driver. So
y'all know, y'all always hear me say the word team. You can't do it by yourself. You need to have a team, right. And everybody got to be professional and understand, especially for y'all fleet owners that don't got a CDL, they the prize. We got to make sure they straight, because if we take care of them, they going to do what?
Take care of y'all,
They going to take care of us, man.
You already know.
Let's go, your boy. Love, man. That was dope.